For this project, Cooper and I used the movie Fight Club. In this movie, there are two major characters. The first character is the unnamed narrator who works a job as a recall specialist for a car company, and the second character is Tyler Durden, who is a compelling and ruthless leader of Fight Club. Together, they start Fight Club, which is a place men come to fight just because they can. Later on in the movie, the narrator finds out that Tyler Durden is a persona he adopted. We diagnose the narrator with dissociative identity disorder. This is when a person has two or more personalities, recurrent gaps in the recall of events, symptoms cause significant distress in areas of functioning, the disturbance isn't a part of a cultural or religious practice, and symptoms aren't caused by effects of substance abuse or another medical condition. In this movie, we see the narrator has recurrent gaps in the recall of events. In an effort to find Tyler, who has disappeared, the narrator travels to different places where people recognize him from before as Tyler, but he can't remember them. We also see that the narrator has two or more personalities. The narrator and Tyler are complete opposites. Tyler is an egotistical maniac, while the narrator is just a guy who works a white-collar job. One missing symptom is that the narrator's dissociative identity disorder is caused by his insomnia. It is inferred by the movie that while he is sleeping, this is when he becomes Tyler. Some possible treatments for DID are psychotherapy, which is the most common, and this is when therapists talk with the clients and try to improve their relationships with others and get the client to express certain emotions they weren't comfortable expressing before. It is used in order to prevent the client from feeling overwhelmed with anxiety. Dialectical behavior therapy is another treatment option for people with DID. This form of cognitive behavioral therapy helps soothe the client by decreasing the negative responses to stressors. We believe that dissociative identity disorder is accurately displayed in the film because the narrator shows what the symptoms are and how it affects him in his everyday life. Sometimes the portrayal of psychological disorder in films are often overdone, and it makes us think that it's always easy to detect symptoms in real life. However, the symptoms of psychological disorders are very subtle sometimes.